This podcast will fail. And that's probably okay, though I could be wrong. So who knows? And episode 57. This podcast will fail. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving. If you happen to be listening to this on Thanksgiving, which you're probably not because I'm recording it at like 9:45 at night. Because I was doing the Thanksgiving thing and it was a day off and it's a holiday and I didn't do a podcast until now. Now I'm doing it. So hi, how are you? So in case you didn't know, I'm just some guy. Who I am is completely irrelevant to the conversations that I come here to have with you and with myself. And this week, the conversation is about what moves you, what motivates you, what gets you going, what keeps you going, and working our way through that question all week long. So I got some more answers on the personal Facebook page. I would love to hear from you. There should be a clickable link down in the description below there. And would love you to just go ahead and click that link and record a voicemail. Answer the question for me. Tell me what it is that moves you. Give me your feedback, your thoughts, what you'd like to hear in the podcast. I would love to just hear your voice and include your voice in this program. So today I'll answer the question as well as go through some of the additional answers that I've gotten from my friends that don't know that I'm doing this podcast and have no idea why they answered this question for me. So to all those people that have no idea I'm talking to them right now, thank you. I appreciate you all. So my answer today, what motivates me, what moves me, it's more existential, I guess. It's possibility. It's opportunity. What gets me moving is the thought that something cool could happen. The mindset that there are opportunities out there for me and for the people that I care about. The possibilities of good things happening, right? The opportunity to make something happen. And I think that's part of what has driven me for so many years to do the kind of things I do when it comes to content creation. Because I think that there's something waiting around the corner. There's some cool thing that could come together and not even necessarily just on a personal level, on a personal basis, but for others. You know, that there are times when I am not a complete self-centered narcissist and I do care about the health and well-being and happiness of others. And if there's an opportunity for me to do something that would make somebody else's life a little better, I'm kind of moved by that too. And I don't know if does that fit in that word, what is it? Altruism? Is that what that is? Or is that just being a decent human being and giving a crap about how other people are affected in the world and by the world? So that's my answer. And I got some interesting ones from friends on the Facebook page too. So we'll run through those real quick. And again, I'm pretty sure this will be another short episode here. We're not gonna go long. It's a freaking holiday week. It's late. We're all just kind of relaxing. No reason to try to squeeze lemon juice from a stone. Yes, I know that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. So let's talk to a couple of friends on my wall here. My good buddy James says that he is moved by nature. And that I agree with, because every time I see a picture of the guy, he's out on his freaking boat out on that freaking beautiful lake that my family and I stayed at in July. So I know for sure that James is motivated by nature. My niece, Carrie, says she is moved by beauty. Carrie is an artist. That tracks. And why not? You know, and it's one of the reasons that I want to relocate my family sometime in the next 5 years to another part of this state, because that part of the state is absolutely beautiful. I'm not kidding. It's gorgeous. It's mountainous, and every single time I drive down there to either take my boys to school or take them home, I'm just completely moved by the beauty of that region that we want to move to. So yes, I can see beauty. And again, to the artist, and Carrie's always been something of a designer, and she's worked and studied art and worked in art studios. So yes, I get that. I'm with you. Okay. Good friend Amy. Amy says kindness. And I think this speaks a little bit to what I said a few minutes ago. Amy says, I will work my ass off for someone who puts others before themselves. So build again on that concept of an altruistic outlook on things. You know, put the needs and the success and the happiness of others, and you can find happiness and success for yourself, right? That works. Interesting one. I got here a former employee, Billy. Billy says he is moved by empowering people. A little bit of a lengthy comment here. He says, it's been on my mind a lot lately, working with individuals who have accepted work conditions that they were trained to tolerate or methods that are incorrect. When there is a system in place or a resource available that will allow an individual to operate at a greater rate than the sum of their parts, it excites me. Okay. Going to talk a little bit about Billy for just a second. I met Billy. He was working on one of the teams that I manage in a very, very high stress, very difficult situation in terms of the job that these folks had to do. It wasn't pretty, and there weren't any real resources available, and we lost a lot of good people during that period of time, and I think Bill was one of those people. So his comment kind of meanders a little bit around, gets into some kind of vague office jargon terminology type stuff, but the bottom line is he ended up leaving the company because the stress and the strain of trying to work within this model that the company had put together and said that we had to work under was just way too much, and way more than he could deal with. So I get that, and I have no idea what Billy's doing now, but we have somehow maintained a connection on Facebook, and I don't know him particularly well, but he seems like a decent guy. Friend requested my wife the other day, so obviously he's got good taste. But it says he's something about working in human resources somewhere. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, off of Billy. On to the next one. I had a couple more good ones here. Oh, okay. My friend Diane. Diane is a book person. She is a copywriter. She is a writer. She is a grammar Nazi. And she says, of course, stories, reading them, watching them, writing them, sharing them. I think that goes nicely hand in hand with the beauty that my niece Carrie was talking about a few minutes ago as the thing that tends to motivate her. So that's probably as far as I want to go with that one. And like I said, this is going to be a real short one today. I've got some more, but they're all kind of in the snarky, humorous kind of category. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and save those for tomorrow. And it's late. And like I said, I spent my Thanksgiving hanging out with the kids and the family rather than worrying about doing a podcast. I hope that whenever you're listening to this, that you and your family are safe and happy and healthy, and that all is good in your hood. So that's it. I'm going to close this down. Wow, that's really short. 10 minutes. Go figure. But I appreciate you. Thank you if anybody took the time. Again, I hope you're having a safe holiday season. Be well out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll look forward to speaking to you one more time on this topic tomorrow when we find out what moves you and what moves me and moves these jokers that are on my page. All right, that's it. I'm done. I actually can go to bed. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, wherever you are. Have a good one.